National Police Commissioner reacts to his suspension, and President Zuma announces commission members to probe the arms deal. Good evening, I'm Greg House. National Police Commissioner General Beckett Cele says he respects President Jacob Zuma's decision to suspend him. He's been suspended with immediate effect over the police building lease saga. Earlier he refused to comment, appearing shocked to hear from the SABC that he was suspended. The Commissioner was conducting a roadblock in Mpumalanga when Zuma also announced that a board of inquiry led by retired Judge Yvonne Mokgoro has been established to probe allegations of misconduct against him. Major General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi will act in Cele's position. Cele's spokesperson Nkululeko Mbata.
General Cele has noted and he respects the decision by the President, but he remains confident that he will emerge completely vindicated from the upcoming inquiry.
President Zuma has also announced the commission members to probe the arms deal. Justice Willie Sariti, Judge of the Supreme Court of Appeal, will chair the commission. Other members are Justice Willem van der Merwe, Deputy Judge President of the North Gauteng High Court, and Justice Francis Legode, Judge of the North Gauteng High Court. Zuma elaborates.
I've appointed the commission. Mr. Justice Sariti will chair the commission, which is expected to complete its work within 2 years. We wish Mr. Justice Sariti and his team well in the execution of this important task.
The South African Chamber of Commerce says the planned ANC Youth League march sends a negative message to investors. About 5,000 Youth League supporters are expected to march to the Chamber of Mines in Johannesburg city centre, then to the Stock Exchange in Sandton north of Johannesburg, and finish at the Union Buildings in Pretoria later this week. The Chamber's Naren Rao.
It would be counterproductive, the achievement of the twin objectives of job creation. We are concerned as a Chamber that ANC Youth League March, although on a different basis from the union activities of last year, will send a negative message of South Africa being a fairly disruptive environment.
The Hawks are investigating 289 learners' licenses suspected to have been obtained illegally at various license testing centres across Gauteng. The investigation was launched after the Gauteng Community Safety Department couldn't find records to show how the licenses were obtained. The department was presenting its 2010-2011 annual report in Johannesburg. Gauteng Community Safety's Ian Robertson.
Disciplinary action and so forth not take place in all of them as yet, as the release of that information will jeopardize the ongoing investigations. The Department of Roads and Transport is, however, in a process with local authorities in terms of taking administrative action where possible. Some of the disciplinary inquiries have started, but the majority are awaiting the arrest of the suspects.
The Free State Health MEC, Fesi Ngubeni, has admitted the province is battling with ailing infrastructure as it prepares for the implementation of the National Health Insurance. She was speaking during an NHI summit in Bloemfontein.
There is an audit that is taking place. The audit which is looking at the state of all the institutions. After the overall audit, it's then that we will say how ready we are. But as the conditions are, and as we hear the members of the communities complaining about the queues in hospitals, those are the issues that we need to address.
The head of Libya's National Transitional Council, Mustafa Abdul Jalil, has announced an investigation into the death of former leader Muammar Gaddafi. He was speaking at a news conference in the eastern city of Benghazi.
All Libyans were very careful and wanted very much to see him tried for what he had done to them, for the executions, the imprisonment, corruption, and throwing away the money of the Libyan people, and using the nation's wealth against the Libyan people.
The top story at 6 o'clock, the National Police Commissioner says he respects President Jacob Zuma's decision to suspend him.